Welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla. Fantastic to have you here for this 50th episode. We've got a world tour to do, so let's not dilly-dally. Let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 50 episodes. Can you believe it? Here on this server, well, and kind of on the modded server as well. But you know what? 50 episodes, that's not too shabby. A lot of our work has been over here at Spawn. We're not going to hang out here too much. I'm not going to be touring about my builds. I'm going to be touring about other people's builds. And you can see one right in the distance. We're going to start off over here. And I'm going to be doing mostly elytra travel, maybe not for this part, but the reason I do elytra travel is because it's so quick to get around. We've got a lot of distance to cover. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts in between different spots in this episode as well. So just to give you a heads up, we're going to be cutting and doing a lot of traveling off camera. So anyway, first things first, we've got this huge structure right here. This is Basket Station. It is the main rail station for Basket Rail, which is our minecart rail system on the server that has been put together by basketmc. He's been working on this on stream, mixer.com/basketmc. He's done a wonderful job with it. It's amazing, the overall detail here. A lot of different textures, you know, and consistent theme all the way throughout. And I think the intent here is that it's supposed to be a mall, and we can set up shop here for different stores. And you know what? I was wondering, where should I set up a shop for all the bone blocks that I have from my Skelly farm? And maybe I'll set one up here. But take a look at this. Just the amount of work that has gone into this. It's amazing. Of course, it looks different in other texture packs, but I've been playing with the BOO texture pack. And I'm not going to be switching back and forth on this tour. We're just going to do with the BOO texture pack. If you want to go check out what these people have been up to, everybody else on the server, feel free to go down into the description box down below. And you can take a look at all of their YouTube channels and Twitch channels and Mixer channels. It used to be Beam. I still prefer the name Beam, but what can you do? Anyway, so we're going to come over here, see if we can find some of the underlying structure here. He spent a lot of time figuring out how these things are supposed to work. Yeah, so I brought him some andesite and gravel. So he's been using that. And then over here, request a passenger cart. And then we're supposed to set a destination. But I don't know that I can spend too much time trying to figure this out. Southport Hypermine Station. Oh, we still got to program all the different stations in there. I don't think we're going to go on a rail journey at the moment. Because we've got stuff to see out and about. Let's see if we can get out the other side. Maybe. That's another store. All right. So I'm going to try and figure out how to get out of here. And then we'll continue on our journey. Well, I have escaped Basket Station, and the first major thing that we come to now is the Spooky Village. And you've seen this already. We built something over here. We took a tour of Twinkle's place, and I don't think we took a tour, or maybe we looked around JB's place, and we also took a look at that upside down house. This was from Halloween of this last year. And that is Voodoo Beards. I'm not sure if it's unfinished or if it's been hit by lightning. Over here, Twinkle's Haunted Mansion. Very well done. And we've already seen this. We've got our haunted thing back here as well. Not really haunted, just a really scary looking house. And I'm not supposed to be touring my stuff. I'm supposed to be touring everybody else's. So let's continue. The Spooky Mansion or Spooky Village has been done for some time now. So let's continue on towards Port Hypermine. All right, we have come to the outskirts of Port Hypermine. And I think the first thing we're going to take a look at here is this road that goes off this way to a church that Twinkle's built. And it is kind of dangerous, or used to be dangerous. She had mobs stuck where they could get you. Yeah, you can hear them kind of hidden under the ground. She's trapped some of these things. And if we go down here, yeah, we can see a lot of the work that she put into this build. Very, very well done. And just a major attention to detail. Let's see if we can get... Okay, no, there's some trick. Okay, that opens that. Okay, and then we can get down here. Oh, I hit the cobweb. And if we come down here, we've got even more to see, which is really cool. She captured a couple of mobs in here. And I think there's supposed to be maybe fireworks or something. A little jump scare. I don't, wait, she had stuff. Okay, there we go. There's a witch trapped right there. I thought she had another one trapped as well. Or maybe it was a villager and it's disappeared. Anyway, there are problems sometimes in Minecraft with disappearing mobs. But look at the attention to detail here. Just amazing. Just a wonderful build. She did a great job there. And I think we're going to head back, get back topside, and take a look at the church that she built. All right, so we are back topside. This is kind of a little graveyard area, and let's see if we can come in here. And nothing trapped. I know she's got witches trapped everywhere around here. Just spent a lot of time doing that. Took a lot of effort. Yeah, there we go. Is that supposed to be like that? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. Little enchanting area. And nice setup here. Nice attention to detail. And of course, it's meant to look kind of run down. So we've got the cobwebs hanging out in there. But let's continue on and see the rest of Port Hypermine. And over here, what we've got is the concrete converter. We took a look at that last time. Built that last time, actually. And then we've got this windmill right here from Bohemic. Still with the prank torch above it. And it's a nice addition to the port here. And we've got some buildings here with no roof. And I think this is part of... Yeah, this is part of the basket rail network. I don't know what this is going to be, but we've got this nice bridge over here. Is it the basket rail? Maybe it's not. I don't know whose this is, actually. Was this Albinacker's place? Yeah, I don't know whose place this is. Any signs anywhere? Anyway, I like the addition here. It's a good fit for the overall feel of the town. Kind of a medieval town here. I like that. And over this way, we've got a few different things to take a look at. We've got a beach area right there that Benito put together. And then right there, I can't remember whose that is, but I know right there is, that is Run Wild's home here at Port Hypermine. He's got another base that we're going to take a look at a little later in the episode. Let's keep going. We've got still more to cover. Right here, coming into view on my right, is a shop that Cass put together with some stuff from his villager trading. And I don't know if we're going to go visit Cass's base because it's kind of far out, and I think he has stopped working on it. He's not playing as much here on the server as of late. I hear a mob. That's our resident zombie villager hanging out. Yep. Gonna pocket it away right there. So should probably work on converting him into a regular villager, but yeah. All right, and then we've got Town Hall right here. We've been through that multiple times. That's where our nether portal is. We'll go through there in just a little bit, but right here is Voodoo Beard's place. His cottage. He's got a place up here. And he does an amazing job at just cramming tons and tons of stuff into a small area. He does it here on vanilla, and he does it over on modded as well. It's just amazing. Doesn't really try to spread out. And I've got a couple of eggs. Yes, and of course one made a chicken. But right there, inside that barrel is a bunch of chickens. And they just hang out. Or maybe it's just one chicken. I don't know. But one of the things that Voodoo Beer did early on, I don't know if he still does it. I guess he comes on here and does fishing every now and then, but he's got some interesting stuff that you can just purchase. And it's, what, 1 diamond each. Please leave payment in the chest. Comes up with some cool stuff. You can get a decent fishing rod. That was all the rage when we first started the server, but not really a thing any longer. So continuing on down here, this is something set up by Benito, the Dockmaster's house. And we're getting into villager territory. So we're going to have villagers opening and closing these what are they? The doors, and making all sorts of racket. This is also Benito's, what is that? Seaside Shack. Yep, there we go. And then Ector's place right here. This is his home in Port Hypermine, filled with villagers because villagers have decided to take up residence here at, well, this is the Whacked Mole. It's the player home. We got, I lived here for a little bit early on before I built my home, but we got bunks for everybody to hang out. And yeah, anyway, I can't stay here too long. It is a racket. They make a major racket. Over here, we've got Basket's Fishing Emporium. Oh, fresh fish market, so you can buy all sorts of fish there. And then Nimson set up a lighthouse right here and a little house around. We can get to the beach, and then we can get back up to his house here at Port Hypermine. And you can come up to the promontory point here and look out and see Ector's ship he's been building on and off for some time now. And yeah, so Nimson does have a lighting system up there. I don't know if it's running at the moment. It can be a bit of a lag fest if we leave it on for too long, just because of the lighting updates. But I mean, just lots of little details here and there. We can come in, close our door behind us. Was there supposed to be a door there? I don't know. And this was his base for a little while until he moved out to a desert base. Oh, and then we can get down here. Aha, this is down to his mining area. Yep, it won't. Yep, there we go. Okay, and that gets down to his portion of the community mines. We're not going to go down and look at the community mines. If you've seen a mine, or if you've made a mine, you've seen a mine. There's no sense in taking a look at that. Come this way, and then we can get out onto this little back deck area. Take a look over at an unfinished build, or not even finished build at all. But yeah, so there we go. A lot of unfinished builds around here, but that's just the name of the game. Come over here and back to the Whacked Mole. And we'll come around. Got a bunch of villagers hanging out, doing their thing, providing tons of neat trades. And it's kind of hit or miss what you're going to find. We do kind of keep some of the more interesting ones here. Respiration 3 for 45. That's no good. Over here is my favorite farmer villager. Yeah, he's got some good trades for the pumpkin and melon as well. Since Condrick set up a melon farm. This is a stable that Condrick built, and I have a couple of stables taken. You know what? We can eat some cake while we're here. I get those out of that farmer villager whenever he locks up on his trades, but I've got a bunch of donkeys. Donkeys? Yeah, I guess they're donkeys. And do we have anything in here? No. And then also Patreon supporters, we honor them with naming dogs and or cats and or donkeys after them. So yeah, over here we've got some villager houses that Jan set up to increase or to get the villagers away from the Whacked Mole. And this is the melon and pumpkin farm. It works really well for melons or for pumpkins. And then, well, I mean, as long as we're over here, it produces. And then this is my house right here. We're not going to go in there. You've seen it before. And if not, you can always go back in my playlist that should be in the description box below and take a look at that. In here is the nether wart farm that Scody set up. Let's see, nether wart farm below. It is quite the setup. All right, we're down here at the nether wart farm. You can hear slimes jumping about because we're not too far from Benito's slime farm that's over that way. And I think there are a couple other slime chunks around here, but the way this works is we've got a water or set of water up at the top there. You pull a lever and the water flushes all the nether wart down to here, and you just come collect it and go back and plant everything. We don't need any nether wart, so I'm not going to run that because I really don't want to have to go rebuild it. I hear some mobs hanging out too. We're not too far from a cave area. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to head back up. Wait, well, let's see if we can see the slime farm. No, not there. It is not very far away. Maybe we can see it through this door. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go back topside and I'll meet you up there. All right, continuing topside, we've got Vance Crafter's house right over here. And Doll is right back there. We might go take a closer look at that as we head over towards HyperVenice, but we shall see. Back here, that's Scody's house above his hobbit hole. Maybe let's go take a look at some of this stuff as well. A lot of stuff packed in here. A lot of neat little houses to come and see. Just come through. Well, not much detail right there. I'm not sure who built this one. Was this Vance? I don't know if this was Vance Crafter. I know this one was Vance Crafter. Popped on for a little bit and built this nice tower right here. So you got a little overlook of what's going on in the town. A little bit off the beaten path from the main downtown area. And you can watch the trains coming by and see some of the other stuff hanging out back this way. A little tree farm back there and a chorus fruit farm. And then you can see Scody's house back there. Maybe let's just fly over this way and we'll go into the hobbit hole and take a look at what's going on here. It's modeled after Bilbo's or after Bag End. It's Scody's own take on it, which is really, really cool. Packed a lot of detail in here. Very functional. We've got an enchanting area, living area. Let's see what else. Of course, we come through and take a look at what everybody's got stored. Oh, very nice. Storage area. Excellent. Excellent. And then we've got armor stands right here and a little living area, a fireplace, and a desk. Oh, bedroom. Okay. And a little bit of storage. Not too much. And this looks out over back to the so-called shopping district. I didn't mean to do that little firework there. We've got some armor stands and then the dining area. Excellent. We got stuff in here. A little bit. Yeah. Decent amount of stuff there. And, of course, the cooking fire. Very useful. And an auto furnace. Cooking potatoes. Well done. Filled with blaze rods even. We've not been to the blaze farm in quite some time. It's, well, just a lot easier to go to the end farm. So that's usually what I do. Let's come over this way and we'll go see a few other builds that are right here close to Port Hypermine. May pop down. Okay, right here is Luna Buna's. I think that's her name, and that's Albanacker's daughter. They will come on and play from time to time. Build a nice little cabin here. Keep saying nice. Of course, nice you can use for anything. But look at this. Very cozy. And then if you come back here, we've got access. Oh, please don't enter. Okay, I shall respect your wishes. I will not enter. And we'll just view it from afar. Attention to detail. Very well done here. And then, aha, a garden area out back. Well done. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to continue on. We've got, I don't know who put this in, but I like the attention to detail. We've got different layers for the waterway here, and it just flows back down to our main river coming from up here. So well done. Well done. I don't know who did that. You know what? We're going to come over this way for just a little bit to see what is back here. We've got a library where we can come and trade books. Benito set up a little system for trading different values of books. Low-level books can be traded here. Combining, okay, and then standard books for, yeah, so those are nicer books. Yeah, Fire Protection 4, Feather Falling 3. Well done. And then the rarest of the rare. Okay. Yeah, Looting 3, Fortune 3. Yeah, those are good. Bane of Arthropods 5. Yeah, I guess it's rare, but who wants Bane of Arthropods? I don't know. I don't. But there we go. And we've got a little enchanting setup there if you want to bring your own books. And what's he got up here? And around here. Let's go up top here. See what he's got. I've never fully toured this area. Restricted section. Ooh, we better stay away from that. And we come up here. Looks a little bit unfinished there. I think Benito lost a bit of his inspiration here while it's building the library. So come over here. You've seen this path put into place, and you've seen this area. We're not going to go into that. We went over that last time we were together. This is Ector's Ghast Tier shop. So we can come in here, buy a Ghast Tier if we wish. And then the reason why we would want to is in case we wanted to build or craft one of those end crystals for respawning the dragon. So very good use of, or very good store to have right there. Let's move up to this house on the hill up top here. I'll meet you up there. All right, this is LapisLauri's house here at Port Hypermine. Close the door behind us and come up here. She spent her time doing this at first. Got a house here at Port Hypermine and then went on to a large build, a mega build over that we're going to take a look at pretty soon. And I'm just looking forward to the editing job that I have on this tour because we've got so many builds to take a look at. We're going to leave some stuff, well, to your imagination. We're just going to have to leave it alone. I came down too far. Let's see about here. Can we get out here? No. Where do we get out? Here? No. Here. Well, I guess that's one place to okay, I came out the wrong door. I don't know where that door was. Oh, it was back here? Let's take a look. I went into every door except the one I should have gone into. Nice. Okay. Come over here. We can see Valentine's house on the hill right there. Not much detail in that. He is primarily doing a little bit of modded and his single player world, but do go check him out. Link in the description or at the Hypermine subreddit down in the description box below. Links to everybody are down there, so feel free to go check that out. This is Kaz's, what does he call this? Kaz's Cove. Okay, so he built a cove area here and then built a house in the middle of it and then moved on to a rather ambitious project underwater near Kondrik, and we're going to take a look at that in just a little bit as well. So a little bit of detail here, but he was mostly interested in getting this thing done, getting a little house here, a little townhouse going, and then moving on to his country house. Seems to be the name of the game for most everybody here, except me. I have not built a house away from spawn or away from here. We've got projects elsewhere, but no other houses anywhere else. But yeah, I think we are pretty much done here at spawn. Let me just check the overviewer map real quick. You can see, oh, you know what? We're not done here at Port Hypermine. Let's go take a look at some other shops that are not too far from here. Okay, this is Doll's house, and I have not taken a look in here, but he did a wonderful job on it, kind of fitting the theme, the medieval theme that we've got going there at Port Hypermine. And he's working in some granite. Well done. I love the proper use of granite. Not everybody on the server enjoys granite, but you know what? It's got its place. And that place is not necessarily in a trash can or in a lava pit, but I happen to think it can be useful in building as well. So I like what he's done there. So let's sleep away the night. I don't have to. Run Wild took care of it. Excellent. Thank you. We'll just do this real quick. And Run Wild and Twinkles put together a store over here, a little shop for mushrooms. They went and found a mushroom biome. And we've got all sorts of stuff. You can buy some, well, no, it's free. Excellent. You know what? I think I'll take some. Mushroom stew. Well done. Thank you very much. And we'll come up here. Let's see what else we can get. Oh, this is just okay. You can get your mushroom stew. Come up here and sit down and just chat. Or you can come back downstairs. And I think there's other stuff to purchase as well. Yep. And I think it's a pay what you will. Get some mycelium if you wish. Mushrooms. And then payments there. Very nice. And, you know, they even brought in some mycelium over here. And mushrooms. Very good. Very good indeed. Continue on this way. We've got an art gallery. What's this? Hole in the wall ATM. Look at that. Very nice. I like that. ATM right there. Hector's work in progress shop. I won't show that off, but he was working on an art shop. And if we continue on this way, I think, you know what? We did not take a look at Hector's ship. So let's go over there real quick and just take a quick fly through. All right, so I'm flying in just to give you a sense of the detail on this thing. He has done a wonderful job. And, you know, he's got a couple of different prototypes in real life that he's been basing this off of, kind of mixing it all together, working in a lot of different building concepts. And, you know, I like it. He's got the cannon holes right there. He did have to drain out the ocean first, and then once he gets it done, he's going to fill all that back in. But overall, very well done. It's got villagers on it, and he's decorated it with emerald blocks. Very rich decoration there. Let's see if we can get onto the ship. And there's some, yeah, there we go. You got to be careful walking over this thing or you will fall through, I do believe. And there's the, well, the bow, I think. Maybe bow. He's got a dragon head on the front. And he's using fences for the rigging. Very well done. We can come in here and drop down to below decks and come down here. And a little bit further, I think. Yep. So he's got, what are you, a fisherman? Huh. And what's the point of this thing? What's he doing here? I have no idea what he's doing there. And then we got another villager stuck in there. So, and then his storage, and then he's got, this is kind of his base here at Port Hypermine. And he's moved on to some other projects around. But that's it for, oh, I see. We can get out there, and excellent. All right, I think it is time to move on to away from Port Hypermine, and I think what we're going to do now is go over to HyperVenice, so I will meet you over there. All right, we are over here at HyperVenice. This has been LapisLauri's long-running mega build here on the Hypermine server. This thing is just intense. Look at this. The scale of it is amazing. She has gone all out on this. Of course, there's some other people building houses here too. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get all the way through this thing. We should probably have an episode dedicated entirely to this. But I think what we'll do is just do a quick run through, not look in detail at this, and maybe we'll come back. And if you want to see more detail about any of these, feel free to let me know in the comments section down below, and tell, you know what, we can figure out who is building what. Maybe take a specific tour with them in case we are missing some key ideas here. This is kind of a modern house right there, mixing in the concrete. Oh, I see. I am doing the aqua Scar. You know, I watch Good Times with Scar, and he gets into that. He calls it Aqua Scar. But over here, it's another modern build. She's kind of mixing modern and medieval, and it's really nice, or really cool to see kind of that mix. So this is more of the modern section of town, and then we move into the medieval side of town. There's really two ways you can experience HyperVenice. You can come in by boat, or you can come in by land. I kind of flew over the land, the land entry area, but she's got the Rialto. Is it Rialto? Not Rialto. You know what? I am not up to date on Venice, on the Venice architecture. We come over here. Benito has been on, making his B flag right there. Come over here a little bit more. Oh, just come on over this way, and we'll take a look from this side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is meant to be a replica of one of the bridges in Venice. In fact, a lot of these buildings are mimicked after real buildings in Venice. And yeah, there we go. We've got the got a clock tower there, and then we've got a basilica of sorts there. Different houses kind of meant to mimic the colors that you see around Venice, around the main canal areas. Just well done. She's been doing this on stream. So if you want to see more of this going on, she's continuing to build, just putting these buildings up day after day. Go check her out on Twitch. And again, link in the Hypermine subreddit down in the description box below. We've got a little farm there. Well done. Over here. So it's a mix of functional and form. So she's building all the main base things that you would want, and still getting a nice looking build out of it. So well done. Well done indeed. And this is all new. I haven't been over here in quite some time. And so over this way is something that she's recently been working on. We're using, what is that, granite? Did she use granite in an actual build, or did somebody else build this? Lapis is not known for enjoying granite. No, that is granite. Huh. Well, color me surprised. I wouldn't have expected that. Did she build that? I just don't know. And then up top, we've got some new contraption going in, a little circle that's all the way around the clock tower here. And I'm sorry if you can hear some of the stuff going on outside my window. My AC is not quite doing what it needs to, especially in the summer where I live, or getting into summer where I live. And yeah, we're going to have to get the AC repair guy out here, but I've got a window unit in, and that means that the window is open. So let's just wait for this to pass. Alrighty. And, you know, hopefully I'll cut that out from the final video. But yeah, we've got a window unit in, just carrying the rest of the cooling needs for my office since I am upstairs. But over here, okay, I don't know what the plan is. She's got something over there, and yeah, I think the next order of business is maybe to come over here to this massive build. Well done. Well done. Just the scale, and continuing to build on it day after day. Go check her out. Go check out twitch.tv/LapisLauri. She's got something new coming in here. I'm not sure what that's about. You can't get through. I guess I can get through right there. And I think that is it. What she got right there? Oh, it's okay. Access to something. What do we got right there? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, so tons of stuff to continue finding. What in the world? Wow. You know, that right there takes dedication. Putting in this right underwater. Yeah, and putting a pattern down. Just amazing. Anyway, I think this has really been the crowning jewel of the tour, but we'll see. We've got plenty more to take a look at, but you know what? I think, well, you know what? Let me go check the recording time. I think we may be having to cut this short. I'm not going to be able to get this all in a standard episode, so we'll see how this goes. Let me go take a look at the recording times, and then we'll go from there. Back in a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have checked the overall recording time, and well, I am going to have some cuts to do, but we are probably pushing somewhere on the order of 25 to 30 minutes here. So I think we're going to be splitting this up into multiple parts, and it may, well, you know what? At this point, I'm not sure how I'm going to release it, but yeah, we're going to continue next episode with the tour. Oh, interesting. But I figured this is a fitting place to stop this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you can see that there is a lot more going on this server other than what you see from my channel. And yeah, anyway, I've enjoyed the stuff that I've been working on, but this is just to show you there's a lot more going on in the server, and a lot of it is happening during streams. So if you want to see some of that, I'm sorry you can't find the videos for them necessarily, but you can go check out the streams and go follow them. Kondrick, Kaz, Vanscrafter, Brahemic, Lapis, Runwild, Darkfan, they're all streaming primarily. And then we've got a few others that are doing YouTube videos, but for the most part, I think most people are streaming. So if you want to catch some of that, go hit follow on all their channels, and that way you can be notified of when they go live, and you can see some of the stuff that's going on. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. When you hit subscribe, if you want to make sure that you're notified, click that little bell right beside it, and you'll get an email when I put a video out. But anyway, if you want me to take a look in more detail on any of these, and maybe see if I can get up with the builder to get a personalized tour, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.